Hey guys, Prime Simon here, coming at you today with some Star Wars Battlefront gameplay in the background. This is going to be a commentary. I'm sorry for not uploading 3 weeks. I got really busy over Christmas break, and then this week has kind of been a little crazy because I just had to get back into school and stuff. We had a snow day today, and so I just thought it'd be a good time to upload. Anyway, I'm going to be talking about Rogue One, the new Star Wars film, and what my thoughts are on it. Personally, I saw the movie twice. I've seen the movie twice because I wanted to. One, I saw it by myself, and then two, I saw it with my family, and I've noticed a couple more things. There is going to be a little bit of spoilers, and like at the end of it, like not at the end, but during this video, I'm going to talk without spoilers, like for a couple minutes, and then whenever I get into spoilers, I think the clip is going to change, depending on how long I, play or whatever, because this is pre-recorded gameplay that I just decided to comment over it. Anyway, so Rogue One, we're going to get straight into this. First off, we are starting off with no spoilers, because if you haven't seen the movie, this is probably the part you want to see. Rogue One, in my opinion, was a very good movie. It had a very excellent story, and it had one of probably not to sound corny, but it puts the war in Star Wars on it, in my opinion. Now, if you don't know, Rogue One is about the rebels that, in A New Hope, they mentioned a group of rebels that destroyed the plans for the Death Star. Trying to figure out what I'm gonna say. But anyway, it's about it mentions a group of rebels that stole the plans for the Death Star, and that's exactly what this movie is about. It goes a little bit into detail about the main protagonist, Jyn Erso. That's her name, and then there's another guy. I'm not good with names in Star Wars. Like, since they're new characters, I'm not really good, but like, no, this is not Episode 8 sequel, or Episode 7 sequel for Force Awakens. This is the prequel for Rogue One, and to my opinion, it's the prequel that I always wanted, because the ones 1, 2, Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, and Revenge of the Sith, honestly, it was bad. So, yeah, it was just bad. I'm gonna keep talking. I'm just gonna, I'll just say when I'm gonna spoil it. But anyway, so honestly, it was very good. I'm trying so hard to try to explain it without spoiling anything. Jyn Erso did a good job. Darth Vader is in the movie. Yes, I mean, obviously you'll see him in the trailers and stuff, but he's in the movie. His stuff was phenomenal. Not phenomenal, but I liked it. Honestly, if I were to, like, my favorite Star Wars movie right now is Empire Strikes Back, but and then it goes Empire Strikes Back, Episode 7, and then like right next to it is Rogue One. Like, I'm tied between Episode 7 and Rogue One. But obviously, there are some people that hated on it, and I'll get into that when the spoiler review comes up. So, yes. Alright, so we're about to go into spoilers, so fair warning. If you have not seen Rogue One, it's been a couple weeks, so you should have already seen it. But anyway, I'm going to go into the spoiler right now. Alright, here we go. Holy crap, guys. So, Darth Vader in this movie. His suit, there are a lot of people that are having a problem with this suit. Honestly, it's Darth Vader, and I was just happy that he was in the movie. I mean, his voice sounds a little bit weird, but I mean, you can't really blame James Earl Jones, the guy who voices Darth Vader, because he's an old man. Don't hate on his voice, okay? I mean, you can hate on him, but just get over yourself. But anyway, Darth Vader great. At the ending scene where he kills off all the rebels and stuff, not kills off all of them, he just kills the rebels in that ship. Oh my gosh, that was so good. Where everybody, like, I had a feeling that the people in Rogue One would die, the rebels, because they weren't in Episode 4, New Hope. Yeah, and also, I like how they went into, like, a different part of Darth Vader that you haven't really seen. The more ruthless part of him, like, you know, he has no remorse at all. And there was a scene, I don't know if you saw it, but like at the end, where when he was heading towards the door before the rebels closed it, and they detached from the ship, he grabbed the rebel, threw him up on the ceiling with the Force, and when he was walking towards, he took the lightsaber, and I have it right here, so he just took it and then just like sliced him in half. Oh, please don't copyright strike me for just those sounds, okay? Please, YouTube, don't. But anyway, yeah, that was cool. And then there's something else I can't remember. The characters were great. The acting was great. KS something else, I can't remember his name. He was good. He was more of the comedy relief than a good character. I liked him though. I thought he was cool. But honestly, you know, there's nothing really. It's whatever. But yeah. This video probably isn't really going to be that long because honestly there's not really a whole lot to cover. So, yeah, oh, and Carrie Fisher, Princess Leia at the end of Rogue One. That made me, like, I saw the movie before Carrie Fisher died the first time. And I just saw Rogue One like a couple days ago, or about a week ago now. Or almost a week, but it was that made me sad when she was at the end, because you know she just recently died, and my mom saw it and she started crying, or tearing up. I wouldn't say crying, but yeah, it's a sad thing, man. You know, Carrie Fisher, a great actress who literally changed the face of Star Wars forever. I mean, you know, she's just such a good actress, and she loved playing Princess Leia, from what I assume, and from what I've seen in some interviews. She talked very good about George Lucas and working for Star Wars. You know, I feel like she went too soon. And then her mom dying a day later, I mean, that's just heartbreaking. I know, especially for her daughter, losing her mom and then losing her grandmother. Like within the same week. And I mean, I think their funeral was Tuesday, like both of them. I guess they had like the funeral for you know, for them both. So I'm still heartbroken, because I don't, like, what does this mean for episode 8? Like, she was in episode 7 and she survived, so I don't know if they're gonna have to use CGI to kill her off. But I mean, unless she finished, well, they finished filming episode 8, so if they could, like, they still have until like December of this year to go in and, you know, take a scene and CGI kill her, or they might wait till episode 8 or 9 when they haven't even filmed it yet. Put someone in there and then just put her CGI face on it and just, you know, kill her off. But I mean, we don't know like what else is gonna happen in episode 8 yet. We haven't even seen a trailer for it, which I'm kind of frustrated about. But I mean, you know, it is what it is. So there's really nothing else I could say. But yeah, she's at the end of Rogue One, or Not her, but like a younger version of her, just with her CGI face on it. She only has one line, but I mean, the catchphrase for Rogue One is "Rebellions are built on hope." And honestly, it's just such a good movie. Like, every time I see that movie, I come out of there shaking, because it was so good. And it was just... I'm a huge fan of Star Wars, as you've known from my new intro and stuff, and I've got that Luke lightsaber, that green one, and then the Darth Vader one. It's just such a phenomenal movie series. And you know what? I think I might actually watch one here in a minute after this video uploads. So Carrie Fisher was just gone too soon, and it's sad.